Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 912. It's not. It's 395. It's definitely 395. I had a brief moment of number madness. It's 395 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are joined this week by Lee. Say hi, Lee.
Hello.
Yeah, you are. How's things? It's been a little while.
Things are chaotic.
Things are chaotic.
Things are black, man. Things are black.
Are they? I mean, in your studio that you have repainted.
Yeah, it's awesome. So like obviously where I'm working with Rockboard now, their branding is all black and white, isn't it? And my studio was all white, and they were like,
"It's all white."
Yeah, they were like, "If we paid for the bits, would you paint your studio black?" I was like, "Not really, no." Like, oh, go on. I was like, all right, okay. And as I was painting it, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. And do you know what it looked like? It looked like a grungy club, which I was spent most of my teenage years in. But it just absolutely looked awful. And it took many, many coats as well. But now it's done. And I've put like a bunch of smart lights everywhere.
Yeah.
And like black shelves up, and I've put my Marshall in the main shop because obviously it's a black amp as well. It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I'm really glad I've done it.
Yeah, it's got a vibe to it now. It's a lot more cohesive.
Yeah, it is. It looks sweet. The whole studio's looking good.
Yeah,
I'm slowly making everything start to look really come together. So I'm really happy with it.
Yeah.
And, doing a lot more recording and stuff now, so it's really cool.
Nice.
That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to?
No, you cheeky boy. First of all, we're going to mention that we've got a sponsor, which is, of course, Affordable. Affordable.co.uk. They are the purveyor of just awesome budget stuff. They bring you pedals from Demon Effects, JSFX, Muskie, Joyo 4D, Kalo, Nux, Moval, Chord, Vave, AM Effects, and there might be another one which I forgot, but I can't remember, so it's so good. Chord, maybe? Have we mentioned Chord? We did mention Chord.
I think so.
All of them, all at amazing prices. They are, of course, a UK company with their stock ready, look, in their hands, ready to ship. They are waiting merely for your purchase order, and then, bajoom, it'll be in the post. In fantastic recyclable packaging, may I add. You need to check them out, affordable.co.uk. Yeah, I love Affordable.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I've got a few pedals in from Affordable to try out, which will be appearing on the channel soon. However...
Yeah, they will.
They also arrived at the same time as a bunch of Behringer pedals, which people seem to like, so they they will be appearing first, but we'll talk more about them.
Well, you say people seem to like.
Well, you took me off guard with that one. Well, okay. Yeah, we may talk a little bit of the controversy, a little bit.
It was like caught you off guard with the well. Was it like a big hole in the ground?
Indeed, yeah. I wasn't looking and I fell down that well. Well, hey.
Well.
Yeah, you wouldn't stand a chance if there were three, would you?
And that really is setting the tone for the podcast.
Jeez, yeah. Shenanigans and tangents. So we, of course, start these podcasts with a little bit of shit news, which, I'll be honest, this week, I really struggled finding, like, actual real shit news. So
I can make some up. Well, not make some up. I can talk about this thing that I was alluding to earlier with you. It's so funny. I really want to tell you. And now that we've started podcasting, I can't. But
yeah,
it should go under the shit news. If you've got nothing, I've got this for you.
No, so we have got, like, there was one from last week which kind of it didn't make last week's shit news. and we didn't get to cover it on the podcast because it weren't good enough news to kind of take precedent. But
did we ever cover the John Fassanti guitar?
Possibly, we might have, but that was last year. It's come and gone, so
we stayed on the list for so long.
It did. It really did. This is a little bit kinder than that one. However, it is a little bit of a why are they doing this? So it's Fender have teamed up with is it Jameson's? It is Jameson's, the whiskey company.
Right.
The Irish whiskey.
I thought that I was thinking, I was like, no.
Yeah. So they have done 2 collaborations. The shit news we're going to do is the Telecaster that they've done, but they've also done a Tone Master Princeton with the Jameson's Triple Distill collection. It's all in aid of St. Patrick's Day, which was I'm wanting to say. Oh, is it?
Oh, okay.
Is it next week?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the 17th. I keep getting notifications about it.
There you go. However, they've rebranded a Player Telecaster and a Tone Master Princeton reverb amplifier with the Jameson aesthetic. It's a kind of like forest green Telecaster, but it's just basically the standard Player Series one. It's got Jameson on the front of it, kind of like a kind of semicircle text of that, and then it's got like little J's as well. So it almost looks, if you squint it almost looks like it's got scales, like dragon scales,
which is not a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it like very kind of loosely tied in with the Game of Thrones Telecaster that they did.
Actually, do you know what it looks more like?
Go on.
It looks like someone's accidentally written the wrong letter on the Riddler's outfit.
The Jiddler.
In fact, at this angle, because the J is upside down, it does look like Little R's.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it does, yeah. But then it's got Jameson's written sideways, like upside down. But yeah, so I mean, there is that. There's also the Princeton Reverb, which quite funnily has got it's got something on it that says like this contains 0% alcohol or something like that, because it's like based on a whiskey, but it's obviously, here we go, the branding, Telecaster and the amplifier advertising as 0% alcohol percentage, ensuring that all players can enjoy the gear. Who's buying it thinking, oh, is this alcoholic? But there you go.
Do you know what? It's as if they're trying to take on the Marshall Jack Daniels thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that very like well-to-do Marshall Jack Daniels collaboration that everyone remembers.
I mean, it's just, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you kind of picture like Lemmy and like a Marshall. I know he didn't play Marshall, but a Marshall, bottle of Jack Daniels.
Lemmy played like basically.
He played Marshall caps, did
he? He played Marshall everything. He was running into basically Marshall guitar amps.
Was he?
He was, yeah.
Holy fuck. I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, so
it's really, really cool. But yeah, you just picture Lemmy / Marshall, Jack Daniels, and probably Jack Black somewhere doing something in the fantasy world. Do you remember that game?
Oh, like Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legend.
It was the biggest disappointment because it advertised itself as like a hack and slash kind of game, and then ended up being a real time strategy,
which is brilliant. I was well pleased with that.
Yeah, like those who got into that point and actually gave it a chance was like, you know what, it's not what was advertised, but it's actually pretty cool. However, there were so many of them returned because it was a case of like I got like 2 hours into this game and the game completely changed.
Yeah, but you could still like drive your like really cool hot rod around and upgrade it and stuff like that. And you could still like battle and stuff. Like you would still run during the real time strategy things and like hack away at people. It was more like less than real time strategy and more like a tower defender sort of thing.
Yeah, a bit like Dynasty Warriors meets Rock.
Kind of, yeah.
However,
pretty cool, man.
these Fender
Ozzy was in it.
He was. There was a bunch of them, weren't there? These Fenders. The reason I'm putting them as shit news is not necessarily because they're like putting a ridiculous markup on them. I think they're an extra like maybe £100 on top of the standard player. Which,
well, that's not too bad, is it?
No, it's not. It's really not. And for me as well, if you rubbed back the kind of shitty graphics on
young
it,
man. Oh, okay.
You get a kind of rich forest green Telecaster, which is very Francis Rossi, which I kind of like. However,
whenever you want.
Yeah, exactly. It just like who's it for? Who is it for is the thing.
They're not going to be selling like shed loads of these, are they?
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. It's a bit like those Jack Daniels guitars that were about that were like they were still in stock because it's just like maybe you buy one, but if I'm buying a Telecaster, I'm not going, you know what, I want that particularly whiskey branded one. You go.
You're right in what you say, though. Every guitar shop you went into, you saw one of them.
Yeah. So, like, maybe this is the new that.
Yeah, it feels like it's an exercise to get people talking about Fender gear.
Yes. Yeah.
As opposed to an exercise to get people buying specific Fender gear.
Yeah. Right. So I weren't planning on, but I'm going to kind of tie this in with the more recent news about the tariffs that are coming in, because that is actually
what's the crack with that then? So he's announced tariffs on the UK now, hasn't he?
Yeah. So basically, from what I understand from Fender's point of view, is there are tariffs on importing goods into the US, and the big factories for Fender are in China and in Mexico. So there's going to be something like a 10% tariff on importing things in from Mexico and a 25% tariff on importing things in from China. Which,
I heard as a result they've downgraded Fender's credit rating.
Yeah. There was word of that Fender's credit rating has gone down. But like from a consumer's point of view, because I don't give a shit about Fender's credit rating. Like they're a big company, they'll survive, I'm sure. However, like from a consumer's point of view, they're adding 25% onto the lowest spec Fenders, like the right bottom end of the Fender catalogue, and they're adding 10% onto that middle of the Fender catalogue. So either what's going to happen is everything's going to increase, and they're going to absorb the tariffs on the lower stuff by blanket increasing everything, and then just kind of absorbing it that way. Or they're going to do it where they put the tariffs directly onto the things that are being taxed. So the bottom end of Fender then start creeping up in price by 25%. The Mexican one,
that will dilute their range.
Well,
which they're already doing.
Yeah,
with those silly cheaper Fenders that they did.
Yeah.
However, they if they do that, it will dilute their range. So if they spread the tariffs out over their entire range, like you say, maybe knock everything up by 10%, then that would be a more sensible way of doing it. No one's going to be happy about it.
Yeah,
but I mean, I imagine Fender makes a lot more money with their cheaper gear than they do their more expensive gear.
Yeah, well, I expect that that's their kind of bread and butter, and the premium stuff is a kind of every so often purchase.
Yeah,
Rather,
it's not like people are buying.
Yeah,
it's not like for every 10 squares they sell, they're selling a selling a custom shop, is it?
Yeah, or even just like your US standard kind of thing. I would say probably it more kind of goes to like a 50-1 ratio where you're talking like the Mexican and the Far Eastern ones outweigh it kind of 50-1, because like people do buy guitar. Like I buy at least a guitar every year, but I buy from the bottom range, whereas I would not be buying a grand's worth of guitar every year. Or look, realistically, more likely 2 grand's worth of guitar every year if you were talking like American standards or whatever the equivalent is these days.
Yeah, but if we had serious money, like we would probably spend that much each year.
Yeah.
And there are people out there, but there's not that many people out there. But there's a lot more musicians than there are millionaires.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So some of them, if not all of them, have kind of artist endorsement deals where they're not necessarily contributing to the sales figures.
No, but I'm not talking about artists. I'm talking about people with tons of money who are also musicians. Yeah.
Look, guitars are a collector's piece as well. Like there are people who collect guitars, and that's fine. I've got no problems with that. However, that like the increase means, because the bottom end of Fender isn't really competitive with what else is out there for like a similar spec.
Yeah, but it's got the heritage, isn't it?
Yeah, but now
it's got the name and stuff, even the Squire stuff.
Yeah, but the Squire stuff is actually pretty competitive in terms of like it's got stuff at those kind of price points that it is. It's competing kind of within that market. I know like stuff like Harley Benton and Jet and like these proper low budget brands are offering something extra. Like they're offering stainless steel frets, or they're offering roasted maple necks, or like additional things that Squire aren't. But
Squire's in more shops though. That's the thing, isn't it?
Absolutely. Squire have got the backup of the kind of Fender brand. So, like, even though you're getting less for your money, you're not feeling necessarily ripped off. You're not feeling like you're buying an inferior product. Whereas with that low end Fender range, that is a step back. Like, it's a step back from what's been offered at the higher end of the like classic vibe range. If that then goes up by an additional £100, for example, that then becomes a much less desirable option.
I have something cool to tell you that I did. I haven't told you about it yet.
Okay.
If you're interested.
Of course I am. Let's hear it.
Okay. You know who Michael Schenker is?
I do know who Michael Schenker is, yeah. He's that race car driver of the 90s.
Michael Schenker, the world-famous guitarist, has been in multiple bands. And, wasn't he in Yes as well?
Don't know.
But very famous guitarist, goes out there on his own, does his own stuff. And he has a bass player called Barend Corbois.
Excuse me?
I'm probably saying that wrong. But really lovely guy. And I got to hang out with him for a couple of days whilst I was in Germany, and I can talk about it now.
Nice.
Fantastic bass player.
Yep.
Absolutely banging. Like, he was playing bass like I play guitar on my very best days.
Nice.
Like shredding, mate. It was just unbelievable. And we showed him the bass pedals from Thorn.
Yes.
And he loved them. And he's become our first artist.
Ooh.
Very cool. Yeah, really, really cool. And it was one of my jobs is like artist liaison.
Nice.
And, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool, man. So I went. He was like trying these pedals out, and I went down to the room where I was. I introduced myself, said hi, and then they were like playing around with them. I was like, "Can I have a bash at dialing them in?" And he was like, "Yeah, go for it." And as I dialed him in really nicely, got some wicked tones, and he just looked at me and he just smiled and nodded as he was playing. I was like, "Yeah, that was fucking good, man."
Indeed.
Yeah, it was really cool. We went to dinner and stuff like that. It was excellent. Really nice bloke. Just such a killer bass player, though. Just unbelievable how good he was.
Yeah. It's a good job.
I nearly shit my... Huh?
It's a good job that I weren't talking shit about Michael Schenker when you said, "Do you know who he is?" Isn't it? That would have been awkward.
When he first walked into the office, I kind of looked up and I saw this stocky, long-haired, older gentleman who was. I knew there was an artist in the branch, in the office, and I looked up, and for about I don't know 30 seconds or something, I honestly thought Malmsteen was there, and I shit my pants. I was like, "Fucking hell!" And I was like leaning around, looking. Like, oh my God. And then I realised it wasn't him.
Your Phrygian dominance was safe.
I mean, I'd love to meet Malmsteen.
Yeah. As much shit as he gets, I think he'd be a laugh. I think he'd be a laugh to have a talk with.
Yeah, I was talking to some friends who have met him and worked with him. And apparently, apparently he wants to be treated like a rock star.
Yeah.
But coming back to Baron, he was wicked. Yeah, like we all went out for dinner, about 6 of us or 9 of us or something like that.
Yeah.
And a lovely meal and stuff. And there was, just loads of jokes. And it was really cool. He's from the Netherlands, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Lives on a boat. Really cool dude.
Of course.
Really, really cool. So yeah, that was my first experience of hanging out with the artists.
Nice. It may continue for a long time.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Maybe one day you'll get Malmsteen in there.
I mean, he loves his Boss pedals, doesn't he?
He's got. He was endorsed by Fender. And now he's back to...
So you got an MXR pedal? Didn't he bring a pedal out recently?
Yeah, I think it's MXR, yeah. He's used DOD 250s. Then he got Fender to make him a DOD 250. Now he's got MXR to make him a DOD 250. So, yeah. That's...
Yoshi, it was pretty close with him. I think they've got each other on speed dial or something.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I weren't expecting you were talking about the little green chap from Mario.
Of course not.
He's not got him on speed dial. Far too cool. Right. We've got, in fact, actually, talking about stuff that we've done this week, I think we're gonna mention one of our Patreon backers, but also our Pedalboards of Doom chaps.
Fucking legend.
Yeah, legend. Jason released a video this week, didn't they? And it was...
He did.
Predominantly about the new Behringer chorus, but it's sneaky, had a little bit of warm audio chorus in there as well.
Yeah, as a result of this video that Jason put out about the Behringer pedal, Warm Audio is sending me one of their choruses because Jason... we bought both of these pedals off our own back. Jason bought the Warm Audio one. I bought the Behringer one for him, and well, we did as a company.
Yeah,
and and Warm Audio are so happy with the video about the Behringer that they're sending us a chorus.
Yeah, like I've got to admit, I was listening to the demo of the Behringer. I was thinking, yeah, it's fine. Then he played the warm audio, and I was like,
as soon as it came up, it was like, oh, there's the tones.
Yeah, that was the Purple Rain tone there. No, it weren't Purple Rain. Sorry, it was Crowded House. Don't Dream It's Over. Like he just started playing a chord, and I went, that right there is the Crowded House tone.
Hey now, hey now. But I mean, at that point in time when he plugged the warm audio pedal in, I'd looked away from my phone. I was reading to the kids, and we were having a quick hiatus so I could join the comments. Yeah. I didn't realise it was going to be a 20-minute fucking video.
You had a lot to cover.
I looked over at my daughter and I was just talking to her very quickly, and then those tones came on, and my head just snapped back. I was like, "Oh, that sounds really good."
Yeah,
only to realise it was a different pedal.
Yeah.
It seems to be that the trouble with the Behringer is the preamp on it, which you boost the volume with. If you don't use the preamp, you get a significant volume drop. And if you do use the preamp, you can only use it up to a certain point before it starts sounding shitty. And the preamp from the CE1, which is what both of these pedals are cloning, is supposed to be sweet.
Yeah, it's supposed to get a really, really lush kind of drive tone to it, isn't it?
It does. And that's why Boss released that booster that sounds like the CE1 and a couple of other preamps.
Yeah. They
did a video of that as well. Yeah. I mean, it is a really nice tone. I remember, were you there at the Boss event at the skate park?
I was not, no.
You know, this was years ago. It was like an event of theirs. I mean, they've probably got another one coming up at this point because it was an anniversary. But the Dan and Mick from that pedal show did a little show of theirs, and at one point Dan just basically turned his C1 original one into an overdrive using that, and it was just like really lush sound.
Yeah, it's a nice kind of drive tone. It's a nice kind of secret drive tone, isn't it? It's
John Frusciante, isn't it? All over. Yeah,
and it's no surprise that our Jason is a big Frusciante fan.
I wonder what you were going to say to him.
Yeah. So I definitely go and have a check out of that video because you can hear the new Behringer, which is something that we've been waiting for a long time. But you can also hear it compared to a much more faithful recreation, which is the warm audio.
I'd like to add to this that like we rarely ever do a video that says that anything is not good.
Yeah.
It never really happens. I mean, once or twice. But if something is not good, we are not going to tell you that it is good. Most pedals are good. Most pedals you can make sound good. But when you're trying to aim at those heights of a pedal that's so beloved like the CE1...
Yeah, you better get it right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like trying to make the crown jewels out of tinfoil. You know, you need to try and make sure it looks something fancy.
Yeah,
they just didn't do a good enough job on this. It is cheap. It is 69 quid, but and the warm audio is like 250 quid, something like that.
I don't think it's that price, is it?
Let me have a look.
I don't know. But, I mean, in Behringer's defence, they have been hitting them out the park consistently for the past kind of 4 releases, I think, pretty much.
In kronas, it's 2,500. So, in euros, I don't know. No, that's not the right one. But let's say it's under £200.
Yeah. I mean,
but this was the thing though. Behringer have been absolutely smashing it out of the park with some great stuff, and I mean they have some great stuff to fall back on as well in terms of choruses, like because they're with TC, so they've got like the Chorus Plus and stuff like that.
Yeah. 189. Sorry, on Anderton's the warm. 189.
Right.
Yeah, 189. So kind of
About 3 times the price.
not quite. Like 70, 140, just over double, I'd say. But like considerably better. So yep. But there we go. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it actually does the thing it's supposed to. I think if you've only got 69 quid,
Nice.
you can get other pedals that sound better. I'll tell you one that does sound really, really good, if I remember rightly, was the K-Line Chorus.
Oh, the Orca.
Yeah, it had this. Yeah, with the dolphin. Yeah, Orca. It was a dolphin.
Funnily enough, it was an Orca on that one.
Orcas are dolphins.
No, they're whales.
Yeah, no, the dolphins.
Are they?
Yeah,
Okay.
killer whales are actually dolphins.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I know.
What? I mean, we should probably get on with some news rather than talk a lot marine talk, shouldn't I? It's
Marine.
it's definitely a niche that we haven't dipped into too much.
Dipped into. I see what you did there. Hey.
Right. Let's talk about this IK Multimedia Tonex update because it's free.
Yeah, man.
And free is the best price.
Do you have to pay?
You have to
for
pay
any part of it, and is it broken into 3 different segments where you can't get the most best part of it unless you've bought the first 2 first?
No, I think IK Multimedia saw what Kemper did and went, nah, fuck that.
None of that, please.
Yeah. So the Tonex, it's been absolutely beloved on the Fret Talk podcast. We have talked about the Tonex.
And on Pedalboard's Doom.
Yeah, and on Pedalboard's Doom as well, yeah. We've talked about the Tonex, we've talked about the Tonex 1. Fantastic bits of kit. The one thing that kind of held it back a little bit was with the software on the computer, basically. It didn't hold it back so much that we didn't like the Tonex, because actually they were so good that you can kind of muddle through a bit of a janky interface on the computer. It was a little bit confusing. It didn't necessarily update in real time. And it was just the weak spot in a very good product. However, Tonex, IK Multimedia have listened, basically. They've heard people's complaints and people's woes with this and said, you know what, there's no reason why we can't have this just be an absolutely banging product. So they have updated the editor, where it now has got like real-time editing and improved workflow. You can hear the quotation marks, can't you? But there we go, improved workflow.
I can see them, mate.
I mean, you can, yes, but this is an audio podcast, believe it or not. There you go. So you're like real-time editing, improved workflow. So it's edited 1.9. Yeah, real time. You can hear them, even though like you can see them. The audience can hear that. They can
tell you it's underlined and in italics.
Indeed. So you can like the edits that you make will be in real time, basically, and it looks quite nice as well. Like they've improved on the look of it as well. So like really good. It's something we're toying with, the idea of covering on Pedalboards of Doom. It's now at a point where quite a few people have covered it. So
yeah, it's my fault. I dropped a bollock on it. They emailed me and I didn't see the email, which was really odd. I don't know how it happened. Maybe I looked at it late at night and completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
I do shit like that occasionally, but that's not very common. But yeah, they sent us a heads up on it ages ago, saying, "Oh, do you want to review the beta for this?" Well, we would have.
Yeah, maybe send them a message and go, "Sorry, our bad."
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I also said you were supposed to send me a Tonex one at some point.
So like I've not even done the update yet where I've got the additional effects on it, because I've got two really cool presets on the Tone X1. So I've got a nice Dumble clean, and I've got I think it's an orange amp with an octave fuzz. So
they're very different.
Yeah, like extreme differences. However, I like them both, and I don't want to lose them, basically.
Yeah.
So, because like it's saved onto the pedal, but you say, look, you've got 20 slots, and you basically save over bits of it if you import others onto it, and I don't want to accidentally save over those presets.
Yeah.
And I don't want like to do an update and then it goes, oh, it's reset it back to factory for you, for me to then go, no, I've not got those things. No. I suppose what I could do is like note down the models that are currently in it and find them again. But yeah,
it's always a worry. Do you know what I absolutely hate?
Go on.
I hate plugging pedals into a PC. It really upsets me. I don't mind connecting a pedal to an app on my phone, wirelessly, but having to plug a pedal into a PC to do any sort of programming, just, oh man, kills my creativity just thinking about it. Just, ugh.
I mean, I do that quite a lot. Like I record via USB onto my computer, pretty much exclusively.
That's a different kettle of fish. Recording,
it's exactly the same process. Plugging the thing in, ta-da!
No. To program it via my PC or via a computer, it's just horrible. And you can't hear it really in context with everything else as well. So it's
yes,
not keen at all.
Yeah, I mean, I used to really hate the tone print editor for TC, because you had to run it through, not only run it into the PC to be able to edit it, but then you had to then run it into an amp to be able to hear it.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 cables going into this, and then 4th if you include the power as well. That was a pain in the butt.
I remember making using that to make my timeline sound like a chorus.
Nice.
That was fun. But that was the fun thing about the tone print editor, was you could like change the delay times down to something really, really stupid that you couldn't physically dial in.
Yeah.
And that was all right. I did that once or twice, but I don't know. You know, like people hate when a pedal has a screen on it.
Yes, yeah.
I get that. I really do. I absolutely get that. I have quite a few pedals with screens on, and yeah, I really do get that. I want a pedal that has lots of functionality.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be thinking to myself, oh, fuck, how do I do this?
Yeah. Because, like, inevitably, they've all got their little programs that you have to use. And like, when you first get it, you use the program, you get quite proficient with it. But then 6 months down the line, you want to come and change it, and you've forgotten how, like, the specific way of using that program, and then it's the frustrating learning curve once again.
I am
the one and only,
and that's cock away from changing back to my DD500 from my SDE 3000.
Oh, okay.
I love the tones on the SDE 3000. But changing the output of it, if it's a little bit too loud, is a fucking ball ache. Like, you just, because you've got two delays on it, so you can't just turn one down. Like, and when you go in and turn them down, it's like on at the loudest, like as loud as you like want it, louder than you want it. Even at 100 down to 3, it's basically the same. 2 slightly different, 1 slightly different, 0's off.
It's like a car stereo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on, off. Oh.
Yeah, and then you have to do that on the other one. And like you put it on one, you're like, okay, that's quieter, but it's not as quiet as I want it, and I don't want it off either. And if you want to like really get in and start to turn it down properly, you have to go into the settings and you have to like save this, and then you lose your save as well because it's got a janky save system on it. Whereas the DD500 has a dedicated knob on it for turning up and down. It just has there is one knob on it which is dedicated to output volume.
Fair.
So yeah, and I'm not using the wet dry wet sound, the wet dry wetness of feature of it.
Yeah.
And I've got other settings on the DD500 which I've had for years, but I really really like. So I'm like that close to going back to it at the moment.
Do it. Make a video of it. This is why I switched from the DD to like back to the DD300. So
yeah, 500. But yeah,
sorry, 200 more.
Yeah. I might. I don't know. I might not.
He's not going to do it. I can tell you. I can tell you by the look on his face that he don't want to.
When the tones are right on the SD 3000, they are brilliant.
Yeah.
But I've got a really good SD 3000 patch on the DD500.
Yeah.
I still think DD500's the best delay pedal on the market. It is fantastic. It really is.
I've not tried it, but
it's fantastic. It's absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. It's probably quite good, isn't it? Can I talk about what I've been up to this week? Because you may, my friend, you may.
Because I've done, like I say, I had a lot of Behringer pedals drop this week, and I pretty much got straight on the Octavia. The Octavia. However you want to pronounce it. I got straight on that one because I thought, you know what, people love a fuzz. People absolutely love a fuzz. And I've done the Brassmaster, which was the kind of the other octave fuzz. This one's a slightly more traditional, like mainstreamy octave fuzz. It's what you expect when you get an octave fuzz, basically.
Well, it's what they're all based on, isn't it? More or less.
Yeah,
what they're all trying to be.
Yeah, the Roger Mayer one. It is what it is. It's a very not versatile bit of kit because it's basically one sound, isn't it? Like the octave fuzz. You dial it back and you get slightly less extreme octave and fuzz, but it's basically you've got one sound in it. So we take that through. We take that through the settings, the settings, and then through some drive examples as well, and hint at certain Hendrix licks that are very, very octave fuzzy. But
oh man,
yeah.
Doing a Hendrix lick without doing a Hendrix lick. I mean, if you're not ripping off Hendrix, you're ripping off everyone else who's tried that trick.
Yeah. I'm probably like quoting someone else's Hendrix pastiche because there's only so many ways you can do that, aren't there? But like, go have a listen to the No Talk or Tone, which for me and Lee will be out tomorrow. For everyone else, was out on Friday.
I look forward to it, man.
Indeed, like it's a massive box, vintage fuzz. I like the sheer
big butts.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Now, I like the sheer like guts of a pedal that is much bigger and much more unwieldy than it needs to be. So I'm a fan, I guess, is where that lies. But you've got to stay tuned on the Budget Pedal Chap channel because the Octavia has just come out. But over the next couple of weeks, we'll also have the chorus, the chorus, and the Auto Wire, the B-Tron 3, I think they call it, which is based on the Mu-Tron, courtesy of Pedal Buds of Doom.
I am interested in a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got that, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
So that will be. It will appear on the Budget Pedal Chap channel because why the shit not? But it will also, there'll be a full video on Pedal Buds of Doom. Might even do a full video of the Octavia as well, because
I'd like it if we did, because we I think we've got the full set on there so far.
We have, haven't we? We have.
I don't really want to miss one if we can avoid it.
Oh, we haven't. We've not done the Brassmaster on Pedal Buds of Doom. Not yet. We haven't. I might do.
Mate, do you want to send it over to Jason?
Well, what I was going to say, what I might do is do both of those as a pair, because they're both octave fuzzes, Brassmaster and Octavia as a.
Oh, you could do a versus video.
Ooh, that'd be not quite odd. Let us know in the Fret Talk podcast what you would prefer, if you'd prefer individual videos based on them, or if you would like a versus, like the Brassmaster versus the Octavia. I might do both videos. I like making a video. I do. Right, let's talk about some more news, and we're gonna move straight on to news number 4, because I think we're towards the end of the podcast, and I want to mention this one. It's not like strictly a new bit of news. However,
is it just was then?
The update. So I think it was released maybe a month or two ago. So it's not like that old. But the most recent update on this thing has made it something else. So
it is pretty fucking cool, actually, to be fair.
Yeah. So the thing that we're talking about is the Sonic 8 Pocket Master. I'm a massive fan of Sonic 8. As you may know, if you are into the Budget Pedal Chap channel, and I have.
Sounds like something you'd buy in Ann Summers, doesn't it?
The Sonic 8. It might
Master.
Be. The Pocket Master, yeah. It's got kind of naughty S&M vibes. That isn't the Pocket Master. Ooh. It has.
I was thinking about like kind of like love eggs.
Oh dear. Just FYI. Dear listener, it has absolutely nothing to do with like vibrating marital aids.
I don't know. It gets the update does get me almost just as excited.
Yes. Yeah. So, what it is essentially is like a bit like the old Pocket Pod, but like a new version of that. So, like not shit 20-year-old technology, but a similar kind of form factor, like kind of 2 buttons, internal battery, and I think it is just mono in, mono out. I can find it. It's right here. Just give me a sec. Yeah, so it does.
Before you threw up, then?
No, so it's mono in, mono out. It's got two USB ports on it. One is for data transfer because it can also be used like as an interface into the computer, but it can also be used OTG as well. So can be used as an interface for a mobile phone if you wanted to do like live streaming with a guitar. Can do that. It's based on the architecture of the Matribox. So it's got all of the kind of, I think they call it white box technology, like the amplifiers from that. It's got like the effects from that, impulse responses, reverbs, so on and so forth. Like all very kind of comprehensive, very usable tones. I'm not about to say they are kind of market leading because they're not. But for the price, they're a bit like a Harley Benton guitar is to like a Fender guitar. Like the specifications and the features that they offer are much more than their price point would suggest. So, Matribox kind of adjacent. This one is called the Pocket Master for some reason. They don't.
But get to the main point. Come on, everyone's sitting there thinking, okay, this sounds great, but like there is something really exciting about this.
There is something very exciting about this. So the most recent update, they allow, so you can import 5 impulse responses into this of your own choosing. So they've got the inbuilt cab things, but you can import 5 import responses. The most recent update allows different file types into there as well, which allows for .nam files. Now, for those people in the know and who have seen the video that awesome. I did for Pedalboards of Doom about a year ago, .nam files are basically like AMP profiles. So the
neural AMP profiles.
Yeah, neural AMP models. It's basically like an open source version of something like a Kemper or a Quad Cortex, where you profile an amp, or even the Tonex, where you profile an amp. You get like a snapshot of it, and then it uses like an algorithm to be able to for you to be able to adjust like the controls on that amp.
So basically, it's a £50 Kemper or Quad Cortex, right? Effectively, that's what we're looking at there. It's not going to have the bit rate and, mind you, it's probably as good as a Kemper considering how long ago the Kemper came out. I wouldn't be surprised if it was as good.
I'm not about to put that out there. However, the drawback of the neural AMP models is that they were tethered to a like free open source NAM player, which is fine. It works, but it means that you can only ever really use them plugged into a
computer.
Yeah, plugged into a computer, which is not the greatest. Yeah. However, this now makes them portable. So there are other devices out there that do that, but they're not £50. Yeah, I mean, the most recent one, I think it was someone like Hotone or Donna or someone like that who are doing one for about £80 or £90, but that was announced at NAMM and isn't out yet.
Vailton.
Oh, Vailton, yeah. So that's kind of in the pipe works, but it's not out yet. And that is literally just it's like a mini pedal that you
It looks like they're aiming directly at the Tonex one.
Yes, yeah. So like mini pedal only does a neural amp models. So literally will just be a neural amp model loader.
I think it does more than that. I think it can do that, but it does other bits as well.
Oh, does it?
I think it's very similar to the Pocket Master.
Oh, okay.
But in it,
yeah,
a bit of a better enclosure.
Yeah, like the Pocket Master's like a tiny little kind of square look thing. It's not.
Is it plastic?
It is plastic. Yeah, so like
it does look a little bit shit.
Yeah, like the original Matrix, the first one was like a plastic enclosure, but with like I think the backing was metal. It's sturdy enough. It's a bit like the old Behringer pedals where people were like, "Oh, these are shit." Yet 50 years down the line, they've still got them and they're still working.
Yeah, because no one plays them.
I mean, I've still got like the heavy metal. I've got the
Super Fuzz.
I bought those much later, but I had basically the TS9 and the Metal Zone. I used to gig them back when I was a young man and didn't necessarily treat my pedals with the most respect.
I'm not sure if I've ever gigged a Metal Zone.
There you go. So the blues dad gigged a Metal Zone.
I must have. I can't remember having it dedicated on the... No, I did. I did have it on a board for about a year.
Cool.
No, I did. We're safe.
Yeah, I mean, I was using them for probably about 2 years that I was gigging when I first started playing guitar, and I had a pedal board full of Behringer pedals. They all still worked; they were fine. Like I'd never broke one. However, Pocket Master, this new update with the NAND profiles, potentially. I've not tried it yet, so I can't say for certain whether this is going to be game-changing. However, it has the potential of being a very, very interesting update.
And it is a very interesting update. It doesn't have potential for that. It is a very interesting update. No doubt about it. But it has the potential to sound fucking cool.
Yeah. It essentially expands the Pocket Master from having something like 40 guitar amps that Sonic Ache have made, which sound fine. They're okay. But then it expands it to having an infinite amount of any different type of amps in there as well, 5 at a time.
Yeah, it changes it from a product which is a bit like meh, and you look at it and go, oh, okay, and move on, because like that's for beginners, to, ooh, that is a very handy bit of kit.
Yeah. Like, even as just something that you have kicking about that you can like trial out some neural amp models with. Like, if you do a bit of like home recording but don't want to labour your PC running the neural amp model in real time, because it's quite a RAM heavy bit of kit, you run the risk of your recordings not coming through particularly well. You could have all of the neural amp models running on the Pocket Master into your interface, and then voila. And there's also,
I mean, can you imagine turning up at a gig or a jam night or something like with just that, running your guitar into it, that out to front of house, and just getting like these amazing tones coming through?
Yeah, big old fat tones, like
from something's about like half the size of an average mobile phone.
Yeah, it's just rocking up with some like what looks like cheap little plastic shit, and he's just going, this, I'll just use this, and like everyone else looking at you, just like, like he's not going to be up to much, and then busting out the biggest, fattest sounding guitar. Oh, it'd be glorious. It would be glorious.
Yeah, I mean, you want to take something like take like a Squire along that you've put like really expensive pickups in it or something.
yeah, like look like the most beginnerist motherfucker on the scene.
Yeah, just dress in like stupid colours like reds and yellows and stuff like that, and look like an absolute amateur.
One thing that I also did read about the Pocket Master the other day as well, actually, because I was doing a bit of research on it, is that the USB function on it not only allows you to record the output of what you're hearing, but also allows loop back and allows reamping with it as well.
Oh, really?
So, like, you could get a neural amp sound that you like, but then record the dry signal into your computer for you to then use the neural amp modeler on your computer to dial in different sounds with it and kind of audition those against what you already tried.
I mean, most of the time when you come out with the budget stuff, I'm like, yeah, right, okay, cool. This is fucking wicked.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of legit stuff in the budget realm. You just have to be a little bit creative with the way that you approach it. But I think they've really, really kind of opened it up with this one. What I'm hoping this then does is that they then start integrating this into the other Matrixbox products.
Of course they will.
Yeah. I'm hoping so, because if this gets put into the Matrixbox 2 or the Matrixbox 2 Pro, that then goes from being an excellent bit of kit to now this is
necessary.
It's becoming a threat to the kind of lower end
Quad Cortex. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking like stuff like the Stomp or like the smaller Quad Cortex or the Kemper Player. It then becomes a threat to them because the Matrixbox Pro is something like 300 quid. I think it's less than that.
I think the Nano Cortex, I think that can play NARM files as well.
Oh, can it?
I believe so.
But the functionality of the Matrixbox 2 Pro allows you basically the function of like something like the bigger Helix, where you've got like big paths, like signal paths, where you can add all number of effects to and all number of routing to, but then with NAM files as well. It then it turns that like kind of sub 400 quid modeler into a bit of a powerhouse.
Yeah, that'd be excellent. I want to say before we finish up, everyone needs to be aware that at the end, after we've done all of the names and stuff, we do always come at you with a shit joke, which is always worth sticking around to the end for.
We do. I can't promise that it's always worth sticking around for, but they are.
Oh, it is.
Like they're always a good laugh.
I mean, if it's shit, I will tell him.
Yeah, absolutely, he does. I always cut that bit out and sub in some laughter.
Do you?
No. I mean, you tell me. You obviously listen to all the podcasts.
Yeah, I mean,
of course,
I'm on them.
Of course.
Why do I need to go back and listen again?
Of course. Right. So we're gonna wrap it there for this week because we've got some Patreon stuff to do, and we've got a shit joke to get through. Of course we do. So I'm going to extend a thank you to you listeners. You are amazing. You've made it to the end of the podcast. We appreciate your support. I'm going to extend a second thank you to affordable.co.uk, who are our sponsor, who just make the shenanigans roll. Check back with them because they're always updating their stuff. They're getting new stuff in as well. And there's some stuff coming out from Nux, like some new stuff coming very soon, and affordable.co.uk are the people to go to if you want to be checking those out lot first. I'm going to do our final thank you to our Patreon backers, who are lovely people, an exclusive crew of people. We are at, I think we're at 9 at the moment. We're one off the double digits. So if you
let me see if I can remember their names.
You won't be able to because we've had a new one since.
Oh, well, no, I can't remember something I haven't heard. So let me see if I can remember their names.
Okay.
And you can come in with the thing. So
before we do that, can we mention that it's patreon.com/frettalk if you want to go. And for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that crew. Can we mention that first? No. Okay. Right, go for it, Lee. See how far you get.
Adam Yeomans.
Yes, of Chefton Effects.
Yep. Now the trifecta of erector.
Yes.
Okay, so Huge Erection.
Fioing.
Mike Oxlong.
Fioing.
And Gary Goldencock.
Fioing.
Then you got Fletch.
We have got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups.
Diabetes Foot.
Oh, you've missed out a certain...
Jason Wharton.
You missed
Brian Gower.
Brian Gower is who you missed out.
And Gareth Brand.
Well read, Lee. Well read.
You're definitely not reading them.
I mean, I saw you doing a little shifty down to the bottom, down to the way of the screen. I clocked what you were doing.
Is Gareth Brand our new Patreon then?
He is indeed.
Welcome, Gareth. Welcome.
Indeed. Welcome.
Yeah.
So if you want to catch me online, you find me in all of the places, BudgetPedalChap, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads. YouTube, of course, is the home to the No Talk or Tone series, which will be a absolute Beringer fest in the next couple of weeks. But I don't know what to say about this. It's a thing, isn't it? I'm giving the people what they want. But we're also, and I'm going to give you this exclusive kind of insight here. I got in contact with Nux to get them to send me through the Voodoo vibe because I want to do a shootout with all of the kind of budget uni vibes, with the 69 vibe, the Shaky Jimmy, the Jimmy Nova. And I asked Nux if they wanted to be included on this, and they said, hell yeah. So the Voodoo vibe will be coming shortly, but then there will also be a 4-way versus between all of the budget uni vibes as well, exclusively for you lot. Lee,
could
where can we
say
find you?
That video will have a kind of a vibe to it.
Well, hey.
Way hey. Right, where can
Go
you
on.
find me? You can find me at Pedalboards of Doom Facebook group and Instagram and obviously the YouTube channel. You can also find me doing the socials and lots of other things for Rockboard. So you can find me there. You can also find me doing a similar sort of thing for Fawn Sound Labs. Now, for both of those, we also have Facebook groups. So we've got, I need to look this up. What did I name them? So we've got the Rockboard Sound Society official, and we've also got the Fawns Sound Laboratory official. So we've got those Facebook groups as well. And we are running a fantastic giveaway at the moment. So you can win a pedal board, which has all been built for you. It's all been put together, and it was designed by no one less than me.
Okay, so
it was designed by me.
Yeah.
Let me just get what we've got on here. So we have, let me turn my phone down here. On this board, we have, it is a Rockboard Quad 4.1.
Nice.
Which is a fairly big board. The mod, because all pedal boards from, well, not all the Rockboard pedal boards, but from a certain level up, they all have these slots on them where you can put these mods, and each mod does something different, such as the mod V1 is a patch bay. One of the other mods is a power supply, an isolated power supply, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So this, we have put a mod V1 in there. And then you've got 7 pedals. You've got a Source Audio Collider, a JHS Bonsai, I'm looking at this upside down. All right, hang on a second. What did I put on there?
Yeah, Niels, no. What did you put on there, Lee?
So you've got the Collider, you've got the Hoof Reaper, which is actually 2 pedals in one. So that's an Earthquaker Hoof Reaper. So technically speaking, you've got 7 pedals on here. Then you've got the Death by Audio Orbiter. I've also put on there a Rockboard Stage Tuner. And I've put the large Keeley Compressor Pro.
Nice.
All of that is hooked into a one control switching system.
Very nice.
It's fucking wicked, mate. It's all hooked up by Rockboard golden cables as well. So we use the gold flat cables, so you get the highest possible audio quality for the whole thing. This board is worth over €2,000.
Damn.
All you got to do is do a couple of shares and whatever, like join the Facebook group and blah 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 blah. Oh. So go and have a look at Rockboard's Facebook page and Facebook group, because you'll find it on either of them, and that will probably be finished by the time this podcast goes out. I just realised. However, we are going to be doing more giveaways and so on and so forth. So this is to celebrate the launch of the Facebook group and the fact that we hit 20,000 followers on Instagram, and on our board creator, we have hit 10,000 pedals.
Nice.
Lot of fucking pedals, man.
It would look really dodgy if I entered this and won it, wouldn't it? It'd look really fucking dodgy.
Yeah, I won't be letting my friends win this, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
It's a pretty cool board, though, man. It really is.
I might get my wife and my son to enter this competition.
No one from up north will win.
We'll be all right then. Hey.
So yeah, you can find me on there. You can find me on the Fawn Sound Labs website, socials as well, and on the YouTube channels.
Nice. So That'll be us for this week. From myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Lee. It will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit. Bye.
Bye.
I wonder what my parents did to fight the boredom before the internet. I asked my 18 brothers and sisters and they don't know either.